Good morning, everyone. On today's video, we're going to be working about getting water. We want to get water from the creek here behind the cabin and bring it up the hill to get some water in here so we can wash our hands after we use our composting toilet that our little makeshift one. It's just a bucket right now. I'm going to put a poll down in the community tab soon, and it's going to be what kind of projects we're going to work on, because right now spring is here and all the stuff's coming back, all the life's coming back on the property, and with that we know snakes and all the animals that will want to roam around will be coming back to the property too. So we're going to put a halt on the cabin build for a little bit and just worry about doing a project. I'm going to put 3 projects that we could do down below, or not down below, but put 3 projects we can do in the community tab, and you guys can vote on it and see which one we're going to do first. So enough about that. We're going to go ahead and take this stuff down to the creek. All the stuff you're hearing in the background, if you're hearing it, there's peacocks that the neighbors has. They got all kind of stuff. It sounds like a bunch of monkeys just screaming. See if y'all can hear it. And now they stopped. Okay. But we'll take you guys down there with us. We got our bucket here we're going to use. We got our line that we tried the other day. We thought we'd try this just to see if it would work. We could get water up here. And the pump that we had did not work, so we ordered another one. And there are mistakes made when you're doing this kind of stuff, so I might show the few mistakes that we had, and you learn from it. So we'll just go ahead and take this down there, get it going, and bring you guys along with us. God.
Hey, watch that swing spot right there.
Yeah, that's really slippery. Step right there and just water come puddling out. Jeez. Okay. We're down here at the creek. We'll go ahead and take our bucket here. Got our tools and stuff in it. We'll set them over to this. I'll put them in my pocket. Don't want to lose none of them. You can hold that one. Much obliged. Alright. We'll take our bucket. We're going to drill holes around the side of it here at the bottom, just so where it sets down in the creek, then we can set our pump that we got inside it, and hopefully the pump will hold it down enough to where it won't just fall out and it'll just fill up with water. I'm hoping, but depends on, we'll see. We're going to do 15 of those holes. Well, we're going to do a good many of them. Don't want to work with me. I'm going to do a couple up above it, all the way around it too. Now we got our holes drilled. We're gonna go ahead and We're gonna work on our pump, take it out and see what we got with it. And we'll see what all we'll have to do to get water in this. Alright, here's our pump that we're going to use. It's a 12-volt submersible pump we got off of the internet. Let's put this down at the side here. We're going to set this down inside the bucket and we'll see if it'll work. So, what it does normally, you just put this down in your casing and you run it down in the well or whatever you want to use, and then you hook your pipe to it here and just run everything down into it and then hook it up to your 12-volt solar panel system that it comes with. We bought the panels with it too, so it's from EcoWorthy, the same place that we bought the combiner box. So we're going to try this out and see if it'll pump everything we need up to the cabin. So we'll show you this, then we'll show you how we're going to wire it up. Now that that's on, we're going to go wire up our wires here and run it from the cabin down to here. All the wire that we found today when we went to Lowe's it cost way too much to get the red wire and the black wire that we needed for the 12 gauge to run it from up there to down here. So we just went to Walmart. It was cheaper. We got these outdoor electrical cords. And it still serves the same purpose. We're just not going to use one of the wires that's in it. We're just going to take this off, take it apart, and I'm going to cut it. Just going to snip that end off. We'll snip this end off. The only thing we really need is the black and white wire that's inside this. The green wire for the ground we're not going to use, we ain't going to worry about it. It's just a 12-volt system. It don't need it. So what I'm going to do is take one end of this, whichever end's easier to get to. This is 100 foot, and just throw this behind you guys. And I'll try the best I can to not cut this all the way through here. Got all this. I'm not going to use that green wire, so I'm just going to push it to the back here. I'm going to have black as my I will have white as my hot wire and black for my neutral. So go ahead and skin these back. I ain't seen those neighbors that came by on horseback in a while. So they ride every now and then, but I ain't seen them in a while. But I'm only getting to come up here on some weekends and stuff, so I'm not up here permanent just yet. But once we do get up here permanent, we will check out all the neighbors, see how all of them are. Okay. So And peacocks are loud today.
I think he wants to get out. He's saying meow, meow.
It does sound like that,
Yeah.
don't it?
And that rooster just told him, shut up.
Put more white one in here. We got a good connection right there. It's not coming apart. Now we got this stuff. I couldn't find no shrink wrap. No matter where I looked, Lowe's or Walmart, couldn't find the shrink wrap that I wanted. They had this liquid tape. So I'm gonna try that and see how this does. I wanted it waterproof. I wanted to put the shrink wrap over top of it and just heat it up and shrink it to it, but we'll see how this liquid tape stuff here does. Maybe it'll surprise us. Ooh, it's goopy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna work fine.
Smell like paint?
Yes, it does. Check to make sure there ain't no holes that I missed. Well, with the wind blowing like it is, that should be dried in no time. I have ordered a windscreen for the camera. It should be here by Monday. Unfortunately, I didn't have it today. I wish I did. I know my videos are probably, as we go on, as we progress here, the videos are going to get better. We're going to have less wind interference with the windsock that we're going to have, and hopefully as it grows up here, our videos and stuff will get a whole lot better for you guys. I'm trying out a new camera today. My dad got this one. It's a new Canon Rebel T100, and let me know in the comments down below if the picture quality is a whole lot better than the regular Canon camera that I was using. That way we can make sure that we continue to make better videos for you guys. And like I said in the previous video, we are working on something for you guys that are in the United States. Unfortunately, we can't, what we're working on is not outside the United States. It's just for our subscribers that are in the States for right now. We'll talk more about that in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. That is, oh, that is not dried. I messed it up. I thought it was dry. But I'm going to set this one over here. We're going to take the other end. We're going to run it up to the cabin. Might just need one. Now we're going to go back inside and hook up everything in there, just so we can see if we can get this thing pumped up here. But as soon as we get everything hooked up inside, we'll go back down there and put everything in the water like it's supposed to be and try it out. Hopefully it's not like last time and messes up. So I think it's gonna work.
Oh yeah, it's gotta work.
So,
Laws of gravity.
laws of gravity. Yeah,
It
can
travels uphill.
it can push up the hill, but I hear a duck.
There's some ducks coming through, ain't there?
Somebody calling you?
Belmont.
Belmont.
Hey, we ain't supposed to get reception up here.
No, we're not. How in the world do we get any reception here? Normally we don't.
If you don't want to call, to call.
Yeah, probably a telemarketer.
Yeah.
Usually what it is. Let's say our records show that your car warranty has expired.
I always want a warranty.
Yep, always about a warranty. Do you guys get that too? It's kind of weird, ain't it? Sorry for the lighting in here, folks. But we do have this one light right here where we're going to be working to get the water. So, set you guys over here. Hopefully it'll come. Right there, I think as far as we can go. I think 100 foot actually done it. So, we bought 2 of them for just in case. So, since I'm over here in the light and you probably see me a whole lot better than you would over there at the door, I'm going to do this over here. So, I hope it's not all too terrible. It looks kind of like an old vintage photo, don't it? So, go ahead and get these stripped and cut. I left my connectors way down there. Maybe there's some in here I could use. I have to go back down there anyway to get my that stuff. There we go. Pretty sure there's a connector up here somewhere. If not, I will cut and be back with you guys in a second. Sorry about the lighting. We're just working with what we got. And I'm working with the lighting too, so it's a little hard for me too. Ooh, you know it worked when your thumb pops. Okay, now for what we're going to connect to this. Got these over here that we're really not using right now, so I just cut them off. So up here it's different. The black one is my ground up here, so I'm going to put it on my white one right here. Put my red one on right here. That's coming out of the back of the cabin there, running down the hill between those trees down to the creek right. See if I can zoom in for you guys. There you go. Way down there. Hopefully this works like I got planned. As long as we can get the Y'all are bouncing a little bit right there. It's a heavier camera, so it's bouncing a little bit more. Maybe if I move it back a little. I'll move you guys back a little bit on the thing here. Might be a little bit better, it'll be less bouncy for you guys. Okay. Yeah, that wind, it blows up here constantly. Thinking about getting a, oh, excuse me. Thinking about getting a windmill and putting up here, because I got one at the house and it don't blow like this all the time up at the house. So we put one up here, we'd have power all the time. We got an old one at the house that we could use. We got plans for it. We're gonna make power out of it using water. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna convert all that over and use this Peloton wheel. It's got these little baffles in it that will dam up the water, and it could go through it and give us power through that little generator, and it'll power up whatever we got. Maybe we could use it to help power this pump. Who knows? It'd be powered by what it's pumping. That'd be kind of cool. It's a cool idea. I think it is. Well, let's get back to doing what we was doing. Yeah, you guys aren't bouncing as much as you were. That's a little bit better. We've got to find a deep enough spot for this to fill up. Wait, whoa, shoot! It is muddy around here. I'm not quite sure if it's deep enough. Quite deep enough right here. I'm going to try to put the bucket in first. I'm hoping that it'll reach without knocking you guys over. There we go. Then I'll put this in right after I get done. Wish I had something to grab onto. Hope that rock's steady. If not, I'll be in here. It's not the hump. Steady. Good enough. Balance is key. Can you hand me the pump? Sure can. I'm gonna set it right over here. That's probably got to hold it down in there too. Yeah. Needs to go a little bit deeper. Not deeper. Darn. So we got to find somewhere that's a little deeper. I was hoping that it would be deep enough right here. Okay, well, like lean it this way. Yeah. I don't know, lay the whole bucket in. Until we figure something out later. Until we can figure it out. Yeah. That'll lay it on down as soon as we get back up here. Yeah, we'll fix it as soon as we get everything working the way we want it. So we'll fix everything up. This is just for a test run, and hopefully this will do what we want it to do. Let's go back up to the cabin and check it out. Then hoping we're gonna have somewhere we can wash our hands, because it's really not that sanitary when you think about it. Going to the bathroom up here and then going if you want to eat something. So.
Bologna sandwich.
What was that?
Bologna sandwich.
Yeah. Well. Hopefully we'll have this done. And that'd be one step closer to having somewhat of utilities here. So, I don't know. This camera's a little heavy for this thing is like bouncing a little bit. I hope it ain't messing up the video too much for you guys. If it is, I won't. I'll try to adjust it later. But worked good with that lighter camera I had. It just, this heavier one might need a better. It might need a better stabilizer bar. This one's like for a smaller camera. But hopefully it'll do for what we need it to do. Them hills are something fierce. Coming up and down those darn hills. Jesus. Turn on. Turn it off for a second and we'll prime up the line. There she was. We have water. Uh-oh. Oh, we had water. Now we can wash our hands.
But that water's cold.
Water is cold. I know you're probably thinking about what we're going to do with this one. We're going to take this one and use it down in the garden so we can have a hose hooked up to it and we can pump water to our garden and we can water it once we get our garden set up. We were going to work on it this weekend. We had everything ready for it, but a part that we ordered for our tractor did not come in yet. It might be on back order, I don't know. But we ordered a 6-blade cultivator for it, and that'll help dig up this soil up here. As you can see around here, it is very wet, so I'm pretty sure that the ground's going to be soft enough to where the cultivator will just dig into it, and that's all we'll need. We won't need no plow or disc horse or anything like that. So this is what we're going to use to get water to the garden as it grows. So make sure you stay tuned for the community part so we can so you can vote on what our next building project's going to be. It's going to be 3 options to choose from, and we'll list them down there. I'm not going to say too much about it right now, so stay tuned for that. I'll list them in that, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you to everyone. We just hit 2,000 subscribers yesterday afternoon when I got off work. It's amazing. You guys are awesome. We appreciate all the love and support that you guys are giving. And we will start our seeds soon. We're only going to start a certain part of the seeds. I want to see, as an experiment this year, what I can straight sow into the land. What I can straight sow in the land, and what I can harvest out of it without putting any additives and without giving it a head start. I want to see what this soil is capable of doing, and then work it and make it better as time goes on. So hopefully that part of work. I am going to start some tomatoes. I'm going to start a bunch of tomatoes, got different varieties. I want to give the tomatoes a head start because who doesn't love a BLT? I wish I had some pig to go with it, you know what I mean? But I'm not up here full time, and like I said in the past video, my neighbors will not, probably would not want to have a pig around where I'm at right now. So once we get everything settled up here and get a spot to at least livable where we can stay up here longer than just a day at a time, maybe just like 8 hours, then we'll get that set up. So stay tuned for the garden videos. They are coming up, and hopefully this channel will grow more and more, and as we're growing here in our growing season, our channel will grow too. Thank you guys once again for subscribing. If you're new, subscribe. It's free. We do appreciate it. And I know the videos were a little bit shaky beforehand. We are working better, and working together and with each other to try to have more cameramanship. Is that the word I'm looking for? So we can make better videos and better quality for you guys. As I said in the beginning of this video, we got a windscreen ordered for this camera. I know it's a little bumpy today because it's a new camera it's heavier and it was bouncing a little bit. I am going to work on addressing that problem too. Sorry about that today. And we will catch all you guys on the next one. You have a nice one. Bye.